Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're talking about another stock, Ardelyx or ARDX. This is a highly anticipated squeeze candidate as well as a very nice fundamental play. So we got the benefit of both. There's a massive catalyst that we're going to go over, and the consensus analyst price target has this at a 260% return potential. And one analyst even gave it a massive price target. So we're going to be looking over all of that in today's video. So you guys don't mind dropping that like on the video before we get into it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want updates on these different stocks and cryptocurrencies. I make videos here every single day, and hit that post notification bell. Be there this week at market open, right? We're here 30 minutes before market open each and every single day, live streaming, having fun, having a blast. We'll be watching these stocks as well tomorrow morning, making boatloads of money. Hopefully we get a nice little rebound in the market as well. So I'm very excited for that, and let's just get right into it. So here we have the chart on the screen. As you guys can see, ARDX, Ardelyx. Let's go over the key features of this. You can see that the market cap is 171 million, meaning that it's a very low market cap. Doesn't need too much money to flow into this to make the price go up a bunch. You can also see that the free float right here is about 110 million shares. So not too much, but not too high either. That's a pretty small to medium float right there. You can see the stock price has been trending using this 50 moving average right here as a support line, and we got a bounce in after hours as soon as it hit that moving average right there. MACD also looks well to come up as well. RSI is not too overbought or oversold, so everything is looking good in terms of the technicals. It's gonna look even better when we get into market Cipher in just a minute. You guys gotta follow me on Twitter before I can talk about these stocks anywhere else. Boom, I can mention it on Twitter. I can see what I'm feeling, and if you just want timely updates in general, give me a follow. It's at Hootmoney YT. Anyways, Ardelyx was launching their IBS Rella in the second quarter of 2022. That's why this thing started moving in the first place right there. You guys can see that it's the first NHE3 inhibitor approved for treatment in IBS-C in adults. IBS Rella has a potential peak net revenue of greater than $500 million annually. And if we just briefly jump over to their financials, I mean, they make about $1 million per quarter annualized. That's what, about $4 million per quarter. So the revenue will be boosted greatly with this drug. So this is fantastic news, right? And with this news, there was actually an analyst upgrade. If we move over here, one analyst right here upgraded it to about 13 from $7. $13. Right now this stock is trading at what? $1.52. So that's a massive upside, right? That brought up the consensus analyst price target to $5.50, which would represent a 260% return potential for this stock. We have to fact check it though. We go to tip ranks every time we get an analyst price target, right? And this guy right here from Citigroup has a 46% success rate. So potentially he could be wrong about this, right? Only a 46% success rate. This is judging based off the past year, given a bunch of Wall Street analysts have done terribly this past year. 2021 has been a very difficult year for analyzing stocks in general. So I'll give it to him. But overall, the consensus being at 550 is very bullish, considering it's at $1.50 right now. Plus, it has this massive catalyst. Jumping into the market Cipher market sniper right here, I just wanted to show how bullish this thing looks, right? It's been pretty bearish money flow since this thing dropped off from about $7 down to about $1.50 almost. But it's starting to get to a point where it's almost going to be green money flow, to a point where money is going to be flowing back in to the stock. You can also see just how insanely accurate Market Cipher is. It got a green dot right here, which is a buy signal, and then a green dot right here. This one was an accurate signal, right? It trended upwards right afterwards, right? And then another green dot right here on this last red candle, right, on the downtrend. It got it spot on before this thing came up another 50 or more percent. That's about a 60 or 70%. And I still think there's upside here. If we're looking at this, the general strategy with Market Cipher is you want a big blue wave on the downside, right? Below zero here on Market Cipher, and then you want a smaller blue wave. So we got both of those, right? So it's turning into the perfect time. And now we're getting this blue wave crossover right here. So where the blue wave crosses over and becomes a positive blue wave. So this is the perfect time to get in on it. It also was marked with the green continuation right here. So this basically confirms the last green signal on Market Cipher. What we got on Friday was a confirmation buy signal. And it essentially just says that this is very, very bullish. Moving into the 1 hour chart, you guys can see where the green money flow picked up right as this thing started moving up. You guys can see that there was a buy signal right here in after hours trading, meaning that this probably will come up. The yellow line right here is also a VWAP. When the VWAP it goes from underneath zero right here, you can see it's at 11, negative 11 to about zero. This is where you want to get in. So it's honestly going to be the perfect time to get in on this thing around 4 a.m. And I do think this thing does gap up a bit at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Overall, if you're just looking at the trend, it could potentially go back to the trend line, but I do think that's unlikely just with all the social media hype that's been buzzing for this stock and just how bullish this thing is set up here on Market Cipher. And the technicals in general, even the normal technicals right here, are looking extremely bullish, bouncing off of that 50 moving average. Looking at the short interest data, Fintel has it as number 49 on their short squeeze leaderboard. Ortex data right here is not looking too hot in terms of a short squeeze, but it definitely could happen. We have about a 49% utilization, so the float is not being fully utilized as of yet. We'll see how this picks up and increases in the coming week, especially if this thing does in fact pick up like I do expect it to. About 10 million shares are currently being shorted. Another 10 million, 9.41 million shares were borrowed as of Friday, and this thing was trending up in after hours. So that is absolutely massive right there. Days to cover is not too bad. It says 1.5 right there, but we can see it had about 146 million in volume as of Friday. So that completely swallows the current short interest. But what's great about this stock is it also has derivatives trading options, which can make things more difficult, but it also allows short sellers to hide short interest and create synthetic short interest in the options market and derivatives market, which will allow more people to be squeezed, right? It allows more people to be squeezed than just the 10.1 million right there. Looking at Fintel right here, again, it's ranked number 49 on the leaderboard. About 1 million shares are currently available to be borrowed right there. The borrow fee rate came up to 9% as of Friday, right? So it was at basically free, right? Like 1% cost to borrow. The borrow fee jumped up to 9% as of Friday. This could get extremely crazy real quickly. Looking at the combined short volume ratio, it's been increasing like crazy, 41% as of 11/19 right there, and it's jumping up. Now we've seen over 55% for 6 consecutive days on the short volume ratio, which is absolutely insane. Looking at these failure to delivers right here, nothing too crazy as of yet. We'll see what happens when we get the next data. Going into the whale flow, I actually set it from the beginning of November to what today, 12:05, right? And we're doing $10,000 in premium or more. I just wanted to show you how many of these $2.5 call options are being sold for 2022, January of 2022, because this stood out to me, right? Someone is selling a bunch of these call options, and as you guys can see, the stock price has only gotten up to about $2. So these are selling out of the money call options for January of 2022, and then a few here for April of 2022. So if this stock continues to heat up and become very, very bullish, whoever sold these call options will essentially be losing a bunch of money. I mean, if they own the stock, right, they're fine. It's a covered call. But if they're selling these naked, that could be a massive risk for the seller, which could add to any short squeeze juice that we have currently. Going into the whale flow from Friday, we actually did 5,000 in premium or more because there was not too many in 10,000 premium or more. And we're also doing ask side only, so the straight buying of call options, straight buying of put options. Very, very bullish here. And keep in mind, on Friday, I was looking at the flows of many different stocks. So many of them were extremely bearish. So to have a bullish flow as of last Friday is awesome, all right? Because every other stock in the market was extremely bearish. This one was bullish. This means it's a diamond in the rough. This one is standing out greatly. We can see it was about 90% bullish right there. That's absolutely incredible. Bulls are targeting April of 2022, January of 2022, and then December of 2022 right there. And they're overall going for that 1.5, slightly out of the money. Actually, it's in the money slightly. Strike price right there. And then we can get into the historical options flow. The options flow spiked up like crazy on Wednesday at December 1st right there, and then it came down. Friday was a bit lower. We'll see what happens this week in terms of that. And then right here we can look at the biggest options trades. It was about 70% bullish, some selling of puts in there as a bullish trades, no buying of put options, right? When you're seeing most of these big option trades, it's the trading of call options. That's usually a very bullish sign. When the bears are selling call options, that's very bullish, correct? I like that a lot. Dark pool volume also picked up a lot here on Thursday and Friday. It's been pretty high. And yeah, that's another thing, guys. Dark pool volume picks up. That's kind of like a hint, like something fishy, is going on behind the scenes. Anyways, that's about it for the analysis. But if you guys wanted to check out Moomoo right here, they're doing the best brokerage promotion there has ever been in the stock market. You guys can see right here, all you have to do is open an account with them. There's a link below in the description or pinned comment section. You get one free stock valued up to $3,500 just for opening an account. But then you deposit $1. So you open an account, deposit $1. You can get up another stock up to $3,500. So if you deposit $1, you can get up to $7,000 in free stock right there. And then they can go even further. $2,000 will get you 3 free stocks up to $3,500 each. So by far the best brokerage promotion that I have seen with Moomoo. You guys can check it out using the link below in the description or pinned comment section. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. That is my analysis here on ARDX. I see a lot of upside. This thing is set up on a technical level very beautifully. I can't really predict what it does tomorrow, right? So forgive me if I'm wrong, if this thing does come down. But when looking at the technical setup on this, especially on the daily chart, it's looking phenomenal, guys. It's looking phenomenal. It looks like this thing is getting ready to explode. So ARDX, I am extremely bullish on, and I'm going to be looking for an entry on this stock as of tomorrow. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the vid. Subscribe to the channel for more and hit that bell down below. Again, we go live each and every single morning at market open, 30 minutes before market open, might I add. We do jump in jacks, we murder short sellers, and we just have a fantastic time all around. So be there or be square. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Stop in, say hi, and chat. And yeah, guys, so that's about it. Check out Moomoo. Again, amazing brokerage promotion right there. Links are below in the description or pinned comment section. And that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.